Hi guys, well, I'm going to explain. Well, good afternoon. Hola. I'm going to explain a little bit about all the stages that we need, the journey of reaching enlightenment, because there's no shortcuts, guys. Nobody can walk the path for you. You can have all the guide and the spiritual help, but you are the one who has to face all your shadows, all that DNA code that you're projecting onto us, when you think they're separate from you, but they're not. Nobody's real, as I said. You are the only one real in your reality. So it's no point going and try to save everybody. You need to save yourself. You need to be your own savior, and and choose to go towards enlightenment, because there's no other reason to be on this earth than to reach enlightenment. And we've got all these Muppets like Chris Duncan, White Cloud, Joe Spencer, that they're focused solidly on you being a powerful creator and create what? An illusion. Yeah, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be abandoned, have it all, absolutely, you should have it all, but that comes with enlightenment. For me, I couldn't care less where I am, guys, because all I want to do is help people awaken. We have it all in paradise. We cannot, it's not like we can take something here because it's not real. So, you know what I mean? No point accumulating wealth here. So you might as well, just concentrate on what we're here to do. We're here in the matrix. We can only reach enlightenment while we are in the matrix and in this physical earth. There's other levels of the matrix when we die that we reach other levels, but we're still stuck in the matrix. And some people said to me, how can I exit the matrix when I die? I said, you can. And they got upset with me because I don't, you cannot. The only way is when you are on physical form in the matrix. And what are, I tell people it needs to be your focus. But obviously people are working and busy with children. Well, guys, I obviously am a bit of, like my husband say, a freak of nature. I was always looking, and if something was not right with this world, something was, something was very wrong. This, I knew that this was not where I came from, and I just wanted to go back. I was really grumpy with the source for, not allowing me to go back. I didn't want to be here. That was my choice. That's it. Yeah, so I was always searching for the truth, and I didn't care what I needed to do or give up. In order, I left Spain. I went to England. I knew to had to come to England. I knew I had to find somebody to guide me. So I didn't care how much I had to pay. I was very good at that. All I wanted was the truth. But I was at times really, really busy. Running my own business, a charity. I was teaching yoga classes, and on top of that, having lots of clients for readings and healing and things like that. So obviously, how do you work in so hard, and some of you have got children and jobs? How can you, have the time? Well, the thing is that I was constantly, whatever I was doing, my mind was, I was chatting to the source. I was trying to work out the past. So whenever I had a minute, I could just start reading the right books. Yeah, bing, 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 what's that? Carl Jung, shadows. I was interpreting my dreams, whatever I could do to help myself out. So basically, every single moment of my life that was free, it was towards that, and that is what is required. That is, is sufficient. Chemical exercises, the third eye, all those things that I'm giving you. If you watch one video a day, if you do the exercise of the third eye, that's all you need. Your focus needs to be that. Just talk to God all the time. Talk to God, and God will guide you. This is what you need to. Lots of people, because we are lifting the bell, so we are causing a transformation of energy, lifting up the energy. So some people are kind of shifting, and some of them are experiencing a quantum leap, but they don't have a guide. They don't have a spiritual guide because they're too greedy to pay for somebody and too egotistical to think they need help. And what happens is that they end up in mental hospital because they go all holy, thinking that they're Jesus Christ, thinking they're God. And it's not that they're not God, because when one we saw, we are the same. But you don't go saying that. Yeah, the medicine is gonna get you, and the medicine is gonna put you in a mental hospital. They're gonna put you a depot injection, which is gonna put you back to sleep. Yeah, and that said, they got you. You're gonna be always on the mental health system, and they can keep you there for as long as they want to. Once you're in the system, yeah, very hard to get out. So this is why I tell people, yeah, the greatest joy of your life is when you find somebody that finally gets you, that they know how to actually get you there. And you're all asleep, guys. You're all fast asleep watching the movie of your life. So nobody's real. It's like when when you're having a dream and then you wake up. Well, were the characters in your dream real? No, you were just dreaming. Yeah. So this is the same. You're dreaming. So who am I? I am talking to you telepathically as an awakened being, because the source tells me that, instructs me so. So I'm a direct channel of the source, that I'm telepathically communicating with you. In your dream, you see me as videos, you talk to me on Messenger, or some of you then, my clients obviously face to face, WhatsApp. I don't use Zoom, the reptilians, they really annoy me. So, guys, this is what's happening, and spiritually talking to you telepathically to help you awaken. And you shouldn't be, tied to money and to material things, because it's a dream. It's like in your dream, you start accumulating money, you're gonna wake up, and what is the money? The money's not there. Because it's a dream. Yeah, you need to understand it. You are dreaming. You are spiritually dead. You're asleep. Yeah, you need somebody who's awake to help you awaken, because the metric which is within you is not external, is not going to let you. So you need somebody who knows exactly the journey. So the first thing that happens, yeah, is that eventually when you're ready, yeah, and you have the right guidance, you're gonna open the third eye. When you open the third eye, you see a big eye in front of the skin of your eyes with big eyelashes. A lot of people see the eye. Yeah, you close your eyes and see eye. That's not opening the third eye. No, it just comes, and you see an eye, boom, and suddenly you connect to the source. You have an amazing shift of energy. The reality changes. It's the most incredible adventure you can have. You're high as a kite. You don't care about anything. You blow all your money because it's an illusion. It's not wise, because then you're going to be pulled down and they're going to target you. But that's how it happens. I blew, I think, in 5 weeks, 5 to 7,000 pounds. Just blew everything. And then when I came down, I got back to my human form. I thought, shit. Thanks God the source cleared all my bills. As if by magic, because when I was high as a guy, I don't drink, and I was buying like really expensive 70 pounds bottle of champagne. I was, let's celebrate. I'm awake. I was telepathically talking to my cats, watching videos, telling everybody, I love you, I love you, I love you. It was great fun. Yeah, so that's the beginning of the journey. Then it takes years after that. You experience so many things that you don't understand or comprehend. It takes years till you get to full enlightenment, yeah, and you get because the method is pulling you down. So that's a spiritual war going inside you. What you will have throughout that journey is other shifts, other quantum leaps, yeah, where you will go as high, where you have an amazing spiritual experiences. And what you will have is that the spiritual experiences where you will leave your body and you go through a tunnel of life, and boom, 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 you go flying, and you'll feel what it is to be one with the source. You'll also most likely that you go through the tunnel and then you meet the source. You're actually at, you don't see the source. You don't see. I have. Finally, it was granted, but you won't see the source to start with because it's too much. You know what I mean? Till you are ready, but they will give you a wish, what it is that you want. Usually that happens on your journey. They grant you a wish. That happened to my husband, and with me, we were granted a wish. I was very humble, and I asked to be a really good high priestess, which means a spiritual healer, which is what I'm doing now. My husband was more clever. I want more wisdom than the wisdom that Solomon had. He wanted all. And it was granted, so you will meet the spiritual double legends that are there throughout your journey. You have to face every single shadow. That means, by that I mean, you have to face all your fears. If you have an ailment, physical ailment, you have to master it, you have to overcome it. If you got a fear of losing your money, you probably lose your money. You need to say, you know what, I lost everything, £1 million kind of thing, yeah. And I didn't care. But I felt it, the resistance, my ego was, oh my God, I can't believe I'm just leaving everything after how hard I worked for all these properties. And anyway, so it was worth it. I was put in custody for 5 years. Doesn't mean that's going to happen to anybody. I mean, mine was just very severe. But it's because I was going to access what I know now, and that's exactly what's happening behind the scenes. I want us to reveal the greatest of secrets, so that's why I went through so much, because they didn't want me to, because each enlightened being has got a purpose, and it happens to be, I don't know what, I think it's got to do with my husband. I get grumpy with him, to go through this. Honestly, I really have hell on earth, to get to where I am. And to be honest, I'm thinking, I don't know, this is worth it. I spend all my time repeating the same things like a broken, like a parrot, because it takes so much to get it. And you know what I mean? And come on, come to the gate, come on, have a free consultation, come on, have these sessions for like peanuts. You know what I mean? Spend my life trying to convince people that this is what they need. You know what I mean? I'm thinking, fuck you all. I had it. And the source mother God is always with me. Amor, be patient. You're a different DNA. You were here to reveal the latest secrets of the end of time. You were here to actually be in the last battle between Mother God. That's when I met the Mother God, Father God, and the Matrix God. I was there in the middle, and Amor was fun. It was outrageous. It's on the books. The books revelatory. It's hard to explain because it's very long, so you need to read the books to understand. Otherwise, it's crazy. If I hadn't had the help, I would have gone completely schizophrenic, completely mental insane because it's so big. So it has to be revealed in stages, guy. Otherwise, it's boom. You wouldn't believe it. Yeah. So what I was saying, so this is what you are gonna go through eventually. Also, you'll see your higher self. You see how amazingly beautiful. You'll meet your soulmate. Your soulmate will come, yay! And you'll see how handsome. When I actually saw myself, and I had a vision of somebody. I thought, oh my God, I've seen the most beautiful God. I was like, who is she? And I spent years thinking, well, who is she? Who is that one? What is she appearing? Is this a helper? It's a helper, And then when Amor disclosed to me how I look like, I said, oh my God, that was me. I'm so amazingly beautiful. And then when my husband revealed how he looks, I thought, my God, wow, Jody, he's so damn good looking, yeah. And we both looks like, I'm a Spanish little dinky girl, and he's a black man who actually looks really rough, yeah. I'm more ladylike, but he's like one for Watford, and he is a very good trickster. He plays the rough one, and he stays by the role because that's how he's been designed. It's like Davy, when my clients are reptilians, so I'm speaking to my mom and my sister that are reptilians and trying to help them, which is really hard work, those two, honestly. Sometimes I really just block them. I don't want to, for a while, I can't stand them, But Davy, my cat, she's designed to protect me from reptilians, whether if they're changing or not. And she just switches the phone to the computer. She gets ballistic, she doesn't let me speak to them. That's how we are designed. I'm actually quite amusing, and I can't help taking the piece out of everything. And there is my husband being serious and me just laughing at everything. And sometimes he will be very serious. I just burst to laugh because Mother God doesn't stop, winding me up with, look at that one, look at that one, look at that zombie, look at more, look at it. I don't know what they're talking about. Look at that idiot. It's like that. But I've been a zombie, I've been an idiot, this is not an insult. I've been there with you guys, yeah. So that's why I know the journey so well. And then you'll have they'll show you everything, but then it's the ultimate, the Kundalini rising. I had, you might have small ones, but usually most people just have one that is about an hour, but for some reason I have quite a few. And no idea why, freak of nature, that my husband says, and that's when the soul merges with the spirit. So basically, this video explains exactly how this happened. This is the ultimate, and then that's it, you're there. That's it, you're there. Pure bliss. The shadows will still target you because there's although that the matrix within you kind of master it, there is the collective matrix, and that's been dismastered, so that will still target you. So it's not that you are that your code within is being projected. No. It's the code of you guys. It's your fault when I get targeted. Actually, I blame you. Yeah. So guys, those are more or less the stages in very simple basis. It's the hardest thing you can do, but something is happening. It's not going to be anywhere near as hard, guys, and that's coming on the great reveal. If you have watched the preparatory videos, otherwise you're not going to understand. Yeah, it's like I'm gonna give the mirror exercise now, yeah, and do the recode of clearing the path, because you're gonna have much better results. And if you're gonna speak to yourself for the first time, you want the right message. So clear the pathways and then do the exercise. Okay, I'm gonna do the video now, and then I'm going to start. I want to finalize volume 4 because lots of you are asking me for it, guys, and then get onto Amazon, see what's happening with why they're messing me around so much. I know because they're reptilians, but I need to sort it out. Anyway, with all unconditional love, till next video. Goodbye, guys.